din sa previous meeting ng NU and LaSalle, yung errors din ng LaSalle really cost them. So they have to watch out for or be careful with their errors.
One positive thing for LaSalle in that match against Ateneo was the 20 points of Ara Galang. The last time she scored 20 points in a UAAP match was during the time she injured her knee in the Final Four against NU last season. Majoy Baron has been playing excellent volleyball. Let's hear from her right now. Janine Choi was able to speak with her right before this match.
So Joy, during your previous game against Ateneo, what happened and how did you guys fall short?
Yung game namin against Ateneo, I think it's not our A game and marami kaming naging enforced error which made us fell short that game.
And with your game naman today against NU, alam natin na no-bearing siya for you guys. So what do you feel about that?
Hindi namin iniisip na no-bearing game today. We'll do our best pa din and hopefully we can gain confidence from this game na madadala namin hanggang semis round.
Maraming salamat, Joy, at good luck sa game niyo mamaya. Back to you, Anton and Mosey.
Ngayon, kung si Jaja Santiago ang best spiker sa ngayon pagdating sa statistics, number 1 naman sa blocking itong si Majoy Baron.
And she was really the headache of the Lady Eagles in their last game, Anton. And playing so well both offensively and nabanggit mo nga, defensively.
44 block points na ang naitala ni Majoy Baron, well ahead of the rest of the players in the UAAP. She's been quiet the past couple of matches for LaSalle, but we can truly say that Majoy Baron is back after that solid performance against Ateneo.
That's right. Again, 15 points. I think 3 block points and 2 aces in that game. She was really unstoppable. And Majoy Baron, from last year, ang laki-laki talaga na improvement niya, Anton.
Definitely one of the most improved players dito sa UAAP Season 78 Women's Volleyball Tournament. This will also be a very interesting matchup because we have 2 legendary coaches who will try to guide their teams to victory today. Coach Ramil De Jesus, 288 UAAP matches in his record. Coach Roger Goreyev naman in the UAAP, 104 matches. So that should be a great matchup today to end the elimination round. And we will have this one for you when we return. It is LaSalle versus NU live from the arena in San Juan City. This is Season 78 of the UAAP.
From the Paloy Flying Center, we bring you match number 56, the last game in the eliminations of the Women's Volleyball Tournament. This is Season 78 UAAP. Officiating this match, our first referee, James Oliver Mona, National Referee. Our second referee, Yul Benosa, International Referee. Let us now meet the starters in this crucial match. First, for the National University Lady Bulldogs. Number 1, Rica Diolan. Number 9, Aiko Urdas. Number 11, Roselyn Doria. Number 14, Jorel Singh. Team captain number 17, Myla Pablo. Number 3, Jaja Santiago. Their libero number 13, Gail Valdez. And the head coach of the Lady Bulldogs, Roger Gorayev. And now, starting for the Jonathan Lady Spikers. Number 10, Majoy Baron. Number 18, Sid Demesilio. Number 11, Kim D. Team captain number 9, Kim Fajardo. Number 8, Aragana. Number 3, Mika Reyes. Early pedal number 5, Don Macandili. and the head coach of the Lady Spikers, Ramil De Jesus.
Well, it has come down to this. National University hoping to keep their season alive and force a playoff against UP this coming Saturday. But De La Salle University likes to bounce back and look sharp as they head to the Final Four, where they will meet FEU. Sid Demecilio will continue to start for Coach Ramil De Jesus. Myla Pablo, one player who could be playing her final match for NU. Tatlo ang graduating players sa kupunan ni Coach Roger Gurayab. That's Soliven, Perez, and Pablo. But starting,
this year, ang dami talagang gagraduate. Nakakalungkot,
also from the La Salle side, as we see the first
You have
point
about
here.
5 it's from the La Salle side, right, Anton?
That's right. Ara Galang, Mika Reyes, Carol Cerveza, Sid Demecilio, and Mika Esperanza. Kim Fajardo still has one more year of eligibility. She's playing in her 4th UAAP season as she serves this one up. Jolan tossing it up to Pablo, pounds it off the hands of the blockers. Fajardo getting that ball up for Kimdi.
And Kim D with an off-the-block point. Very smart move there.
Kimdi has quietly made an impact for La Salle in the second round.
Yes. The very moment na ginamit siya ni Coach Ramil, then she made her presence felt.
It's an ace.
And La Salle starting off hot here in this matchup against NU. A service ace for Kim Fajardo. Let's take a look at it one more time. Kim Fajardo. That is service ace number 21 for her this season.
In a violation called against the Lady Bulldogs. So it's another point for De La Salle.
Excuse me, that was the 22nd service ace of Kim Fajardo this year. Now let's go to Janine Choi for this update on La Salle.
During the Lady Spikers' most recent game against the Lady Eagles, Coach Ramil said that the primary reason behind their loss was because they had way too many enforced errors. And like mentioned earlier, La Salle had a whopping number of 37 enforced errors, mostly brought about by errors in service. And that is why Coach Ramil de la Cruz expressed his sentiments because La Salle is the #1 team in service based on statistics, and yet that was the outcome of the girls' performance. That is why in today's game against the National University Lady Bulldogs, Coach is expecting the girls to bounce back, redeem themselves, most especially at the service aspect. That's all for now, Anton and Nosy.
Yan po kay Myla, mabalibag dito sa likod. Mag-usap kayo kung papatong pa siya, 3 ba o 4. Kailangan maliwanag yun. Eh, mahaba pa yan. Umpisa lang ganyan niya.
Coach Roger Gurayab with a UAAP coaching record of 63 wins and 41 defeats. He led Ateneo to the finals for 2 straight years back in 2012 and 2013. And this was service ace number 23 here in UAAP season 78 for Kim Fajardo.
Another nice serve.
Pablo floats that one up, popped up by Demecilio. Quick attack for Baron. Jolan was there. Urdas. Nilabanan ng mga blockers. Makandili. Galang. Urdas was there again. Baron, power tip does not work. Sing from the back row straight to the net.
That's right. That was into the net. Poor angle coming from Jarrell Singh. A very flat start here for the Lady Bulldogs. Nag-time out na nga si Coach Roger.
This is not a good start. Not a good development for the NU Lady Bulldogs looking to keep their Final Four hopes alive. D. Cross court does not work. Urdas against Baron and D. They go to the other side now, and Pablo breaks down the wall.
That's right. Challenging the blockers of La Salle and getting the point.
Ngayon naman, pakinggan natin si Ira Pablo mula sa panig ng NU.
After winning their 2 previous games to keep their chances in making it to the Final Four alive, the Lady Bulldogs can't help but feel emotional, and they expressed a lot of sentiments prior to this game. No matter how crucial this game is, Coach Roger said that no matter what happens at the end of this game, said Coach Roger, adding that volleyball is his life and a game is not complete without it. That should motivate the girls to give it their best in this game. He also added that he does not expect the Lady Bulldogs to win this game. Manalo o matalo, ang gusto kong makita ay nagpursige kayo at pinagsikapan yung panalo.
And Coach Roger Goreev, as a head coach in the UAAP, has only missed the Final Four once. And that was way back in season 71 when he coached Ateneo during his first year.
Very first year.
That one sails out, and because of that, we will head into this technical timeout with LaSalle leading NU 8-2. Well, we have the pack frontrunners, Jaja Santiago, Myla Pablo, and Jarrell Singh, the three leading scorers for the NU Lady Bulldogs.
That's right, partner. Now they have to play as a pack today against LaSalle. Really find their numbers, look for their numbers in this match.
They're averaging a combined 36.9 points per match as Demecilio sends that one long. Three to 8 is our tally. NU trailing LaSalle. Fajardo tossing it up for an approaching Kim D. Yolan to Jaja. The ball bounces at the top of the net. Singh adding some spice to that spike.
I like how Makaditi really stretched for that ball. Alam na niya eh, napapasok. Look at her go.
Right now, Don Makadili statistically is #1 in the best digger and best receiver list.
Well, it's pretty obvious. Talagang she's everywhere, every game.
Meanwhile, back-to-back points tallied by Jarrell Singh.
That's right, and that was a nice down-the-line hit. Very fast and very sharp.
And we can expect her to get even better. The sophomore, Jarrell Singh, especially after this season dahil mawawala na nga si Myla Pablo playing in her final year. Kimdi in her third year in the UAAP, really upping her game in the second round of the UAAP.
Remember, she was also MVP in high school. We are ready na for college to see Kim D.
Also two-time best blocker in high school. Mika Reyes. Speaking of blocking, now this is one girl who has to come alive for LaSalle. She's been quiet in the past two matches for LaSalle. Against Ateneo, just 6 points. Against UE, just 2 points. So that's a 4-point average in the past two matches for Mika Reyes.
And perfect timing right there on that block by Mika. Well, so far, NU service ace, wala pa in this set #1. DLSU 2 already, pero errors, dalawa na ang NU. Ang DLSU naman ang wala pa so far. Something that they have to address. Talking about the errors on the service line by DLSU.
Running attack by Santiago, thwarted by LaSalle. Kim Fajardo with a surprise dunk ball.
Just perfect timing right there. Nobody even moved on the side of the Lady Bulldogs. Nagulat silang lahat. And Kim Fajardo once again getting a point off the dump.
And another ace for De La Salle University, Kim D.
Nabor now comes in for Urdas. More for defense. Parang alanganin kasi yung position ni Aiko Urdas in a defense. So nagkakagulo sila ni Myla.
Kim D once again with that floating serve, which is very confusing
Right.
for the receivers.
And you like how she angles it, going to the left side.
14-5, a hot start for the Lady Spikers. Yolan, quick attack for Santiago. Lady Spikers were able to recover. Demecilio, though,
Not enough spin.
And way underneath the ball on that hit.
Right. Far away from the net on the attack line.
Santiago now will have to operate from the service line. Makadili receives it. Fajardo sets it up for Reyes. Nabor was there. A joust at the top. And it is won by NU.
That's right. And Julan winning that one. Well, so far, Kim D with 4 points. 1 from attack and 3 serves. Itong si Fajardo already with 3. 1 attack point and 2 service points and 7 excellent sets so far.
She had 61 excellent sets. In that
Grabe yung
match
game
against
na yun.
Ateneo.
61 galing kay Fajardo. 62 ba galing kay
Yes.
Gia Barado?
What a duel.
Oh, yes, really, that's true. Another foiled attack coming from DLSU on that last play. Oh, and Jaja getting the spot, getting the point too.
So slowly, NU creeping back into this one, and that is why Coach Remil De Jesus calls for time.
Oo, pero pwede ka naman mag-play ka agad yan. Okay? Kasi nagluwa ka agad sa net. Sarap ka na 7. Kumakaw ka rin na. Oo, gumising na tayo. Wala natin pala pagabulin na nakakatikip na, nakakadami na.
Okay, angat tayo sa balas.
Basta kagad. Si, pwersa sa ibabaw. Hindi pa sila lalim. Kailangan. Bago.
Coach Remil De Jesus with a coaching record of 222 wins and 60 losses. That's a 79.2 winning percentage.
Wow!
And he wants
Grabe.
he wants LaSalle to end this one early based on the sharpness of his stone.
Taas naman nun.
18 years. This is his 18th season as the head coach of LaSalle in the UAAP. Demesilio.
Better on the second try.
And she had words of advice during the last part of that Coach Remil De Jesus huddle. Right in between the two blockers, Sid Demesilio. Mika Reyes has not scored in double digits for LaSalle since March 16 against UP. She's got to come alive. Jorel Singh. That one sails out, and we will head into the second technical timeout of this set with LaSalle leading NU 16-9. You're looking at Mika Reyes playing in her final season for De La Salle University. She started playing volleyball at the age of 14, even though her family has no sporting background. But her parents are pretty tall. Her father, Manuelito, is 6 feet tall. Her mother, Amelita, is 5'7". And she's happy to be able to use her height here in this game.
Talk about using height. Baron, again, getting a point of that swipe. The joust.
And Majoy Baron coming into this match, 44 block points tallied already. Last year, the best blocker, Ria Meneses, had 47. So Baron is closing in on that number. And Jorel Singh packs a lot of punch on that spike. Only in her sophomore year for National University, Jorel Singh. Baron. Singh was there. Perez now on the floor for
That's
NU.
right.
Demesilio. Great save right there. Fajardo. Quick attack for Baron.
And she gets that on to go. Ang ganda ng, kumbaga yung timing ni Baron and ni Fajardo. We've seen it game in, game out. And considering that Baron is playing more just this year,
Yes.
diba?
because different players like the ball set up different ways. And the setter always have to make adjustments with regards to that. Pablo. Solid blocking by Fajardo and Baron.
Oh, great save by Nabor.
It's a chance ball for LaSalle. Fajardo. Oh! She did it again. Kim Fajardo did it again.
It's her second point on the jump. Look at her go. One hand naman this time, sabi niya. Kanina, two hands.
Frontliner yung setter, di ba? Ay, ba't kayo sumiksik dalawa doon sa sulok? Dito kayo, frontliner nag-o-oversend ng bola Hindi po pwedeng paglampas ng bola, tsaka nyo lang hahabulin. Hindi po pwede, open spike, walang blocker dito, open. Bakit ka lang dito sa sulok rito? May block ba rito? May block, wala. Ay, anong ginagawa mo? Kaya hirap na hirap kang humabol dito. Di gumit na ka. Matuto kayo mag-adjust sa sitwasyon. Hindi yung kung saan kayo sinabi nandun, di na kayo umaalis. Gumalaw kayo.
Well, si Coach Roger, tama naman yun. It's a game of adjustments. And within game adjustments, hindi naman pwedeng i-coach ka every time, di ba? Siyempre, ang daming broken plays sa volleyball, di ba? Lalo na kung long rallies. So, you have to anticipate and read pareho your offense and the opponents. Si Temesilio sending that very long.
Cringing as she saw the way she hit that ball.
Yes,
She knew it was going to go way out. But LaSalle has established a huge lead already here in set number 1.
Now it's a full front line for NU.
Quick attack for Baron. And she gets the point. First referee Oliver Mora says there was a touch.
Right. Magdoria. So it's now Kim Fajardo again on the line. This is how we started this set.
Already stuffing the stat sheet. Kim Fajardo, 11 excellent sets and 4 points. Meanwhile, Jasmine Abor, the rookie, is able to tally a point for NU.
Right, an off the block point.
Second year player, Rosalind Doria. 5'11", the second tallest player on this NU squad. Perez sets it up for Pablo. Macandili with another heroic save. Galang. Pablo was there. She gets it back.
It goes for a push.
Chance ball for NU. Santiago. And this rally will continue. Perez tossing it up for Santiago and Majoy Baron with impeccable timing.
That's right, pero nagulat ako dun sa isang play ng NU, si Nabor. When she got to that second ball, binigay ng quick kay Jaja. Santiago, but Jaja Santiago, just a soft touch, soft push, not enough. Si D was already there.
5 points already in the match for Baron as she commits another service error. Did you say LaSalle committed 19 service errors against Ateneo?
Last game.
And in this match, they've committed a couple already. Galang, saved by Nabor. Here comes Singh.
Oh, and no flicking, enough flicking of the wrist on that attack.
Aragalang finally reaching the 20-point mark in their last match against Ateneo. That was a season high.
Yeah, that was her best game I've seen this season. And you know, I've been in the business for what, 13 years, 14 years already. And I've seen great players come and go. But there are just a few players that are really very special. They touch you, they affect you when they play. And Aragalang is one of those players na talagang, bilib na bilib ako.
And it's very nice to see her get back to MVP form after that injury last season.
Exactly. Kasama rin yun dun diba? Imagine playing this way after that kind of injury. It tells a lot about Aragalang as a person and as a player.
Perseverance, patience, hard work. Aragalang did it all to get back here in season 78.
It's an ace.
Another service ace. Kim D really hurting National University. Yung mga puntos na naibibigay ni Kim D para mga body punches sa boxing. You only feel them after the match.
True.
And again, service aces.
And that's the end of set one. 25-14.
And LaSalle takes set number one in dominating fashion. 25-14. Will the sense of urgency come for ball tournament for UAAP season 78? Here in the second set, but in the first set, LaSalle winning in dominating fashion 25-14 against NU.
But if you see the attack points, NU just one less attack points from LaSalle. But yung service points, 7-1. 7 aces na kagad ang DLSU on the first set and 3 block points against none for NU.
And that is an insane number because LaSalle averages 9.1 service aces per match. And at the end of one, they already have 7. And here we go.
Right. Oh, and Ivy Perez on that hit. Oh, atake po na nagaling ni Ivy Perez against a point.
Showing us that she can do a Kim Fajardo as well. And it was actually Coach Francis Vicente who converted Ivy into a setter dahil ayon kay Coach Francis, advantage daw pag left-handed
Tsaka
ang
pag
setter.
ganyan kalaki
Yes.
ang setter mo.
Ivy Perez is 5'8.5". Fajardo, quick attack, combination play for Kim D. All right, let's get an update on the LaSalle side with Janine Choi.
Dahil ngayon lang ulit nilang nakaharap ang NU matapos silang matalo noong nakaraang round. Gusto ng kapitan ng si Kim Fajardo na makita sa bawat isa sa kanila ang kagustuhang bumawi. Nararapat daw na naroon at lumiliyab ang apoy sa bawat isa habang naglalaro sa loob ng court. At dahil nga galing sila sa talo, ika ni Kim na importanteng maipakita ng koponan na lahat sila ay palaban at may kumpiyansa sa sarili. Lalo na sa Final Four na ang susunod nilang laban, nararapat na buong loob nila at nandoon. Tiwala. Balik sa inyo ang Tonet Mosey.
At nakaabang nga Janine sa Final Four para sa LaSalle ang FEU na gusto ring makabawi sa LaSalle because
Green sa green.
LaSalle swept them this season. Although in the second round, dikit ang bakbakan. LaSalle winning 3-2.
Oh, lucky break there for NU. Replaying. But it was a let ball already going out, diba? It was already an outside ball pero nagkamali yung referee, yung ating technical committee.
Let's see if the momentum will change here.
And a block ball. Point goes to LaSalle. Look at this, si Chaja Santiago on that hit. Si Chaja Santiago, iba din yung pag-block ko dyan eh. Different, dapat sa pailalim ka because she's so tall.
Perez to Nabor. Baron. Fajardo back set for Kim D. And he was able to keep it alive. Pablo soaring and scoring for NU.
That's right, a mid-way hit. Mid-down-the-line hit for Myla Pablo.
Myla Pablo has got to play her heart out today, as this could be her final match in her UAAP career. Let's get an update now on the NU side with Ira Pablo.
Anton and Mosey, Coach Roger admitted that during the time that the Lady Bulldogs were experiencing consecutive losses, he admitted that he was already on the verge of quitting, but he said that that is not his character. He said that he wants to fight, and what's best for the team is for them to stay together. That is what he wishes to apply in the game today. He told the girls that one of the reasons why he wants to win this game is that he still wants to see the Lady Bulldogs during their off-season kayong maglaro. Judges Santiago addressed her teammates and told them to relax and to take their time. They are playing with a lot of pressure, knowing what is at stake in this game.
Thank you very much, Ira, for that report. Nakita po ninyo, Coach Francis Vicente, congratulations to him leading UE to their first victory since January 28, 2012.
Niloloko nga siya kasi naiyak talaga siya. Sabi ko, oh, ba't ka naiyak? Sabi ko, baka yung pressure also, no? Mounting after that 58 streak, losing streak. Mabigat din yan eh, syempre for a coach. So finally, ending it.
And a lot of the players from the NU side who played for Coach Francis went over to him to hug him. It was such an emotional moment. Right now, Dindin Santiago is talking to Coach Francis Vicente.
I think si Dindin played for Coach Francis in high school sa UST.
And Coach Francis was Jaja Santiago's first coach in high school in UST also. Sa unang varsity experience ni Jaja. So Coach Francis right now, the season's over. He can relax and watch his players play.
Talaga, going out with a bang.
Meanwhile, Jaja Santiago is able to register a point and NU leads LaSalle 7-4. And this is what we were talking about during the pregame. When Jaja is in the front row, they have to maximize her presence.
That is right. Talagang kailangan halos bigay mo na yung play kay Jaja to extract all the points that you can from her.
And NU leads LaSalle 8-4 as we head to this technical timeout. Kim Fajardo, one of the best setters here in UAAP season 78. In her fourth UAAP playing year, let's take a look at her numbers through the first 13 games and, of course, her performance against Ateneo.
That's right, Barter. 5 points and 61 running sets in that second round encounter for Kim Fajardo. And 73 points scored already, most by a setter this season.
And more points than some open spikers and middle blockers. So remarkable numbers for Kim Fajardo.
Well, so far in set number 2, service aces, 2 already for NU and none coming from the Lady Spikers.
Rita Reyes once again at the service line for LaSalle. This is going to be a chance ball.
Will they go for a quick? Yes, they do, but
too high for Baron.
Yung timing. Di nagkakitaan. Sabi ko pa naman, maganda yung timing lang dalawa, but on that last try, hindi nagkita.
Kim Fajardo looked right away at Coach Ramil De Jesus, who is very stoic with his expression. Demesilio able to pound it off the hands of the blockers and score.
Right, off the block point for Sid.
Sid Demesilio, before starting that match against Ateneo and scoring 12 points, she was listed and even played as a libero in 2 straight matches against Adamson and UE.
A solid wall right there on that Myla Pablo attack. Look at her go. And Kim D getting the point.
A huge turnaround, Mosey. In the first round, D was only averaging 5 points per match. In the second round, 13.5 ang naitatala ni Kim D. I think I think she's finally grown up from the high school Kim D. Now, she's buo na siya as a collegiate player.
And finally, parang nakuha niya na yung rhythm niya, no, playing in the UAAP. Sometimes kasi you just have to find your niche unang-una where you're good at. Kasi iba dyan, from let's say open hitter, gagawing quicker or even libero or talaga nag-iiba-iba yung position. Or yung opposite nga, like Kim D.
And look at this, Mosey. LaSalle has tied things up here in the second set at 9-all.
So that's primarily because of defense, especially at the net.
The #1 blocking team in the UAAP. Fajardo back set to an approaching Kim D, who continues to pile up the points for De La Salle University.
Kim D on that cross-court hit.
11 points now in the match for
Oh,
Kim.
wow. Already?
Already. With 3 block points and 5 service aces.
Yun ang maganda. Yung distribution niya. 3 attack points, 3 block points, and 5 service aces. So, all around.
Ivy Perez again. That's what Coach Francis Vicente was saying. Was explaining to Ivy nung kinonvert siya into a setter. You have the advantage because you're a lefty and you are 5'8.5".
And you have those long arms.
Demesilio from the opposite side.
Demesilio getting that to go with the help of the net.
So the beach volleyball champion reclaiming that starter spot late here in season 78. She started the season injured. Now she's more healthy. We are tied right now at set number 2, 11-all. Doria.
So sure serve there.
Kim D.
Once again, going cross court again and getting the point.
So this could turn out to be a career game for Kim D at the rate she's going.
Yeah, pwede.
LaSalle reclaims the lead, 12-11. Santiago. Easy does it for Jaja Santiago.
Right, just with a push, gets that point. Ito na yung binanggit mo kanina, Anton, na nasa harap na si Jaja Santiago. So, yes, dapat makuhahan na nila ng puntos. Si Jaja.
And it's up to Ivy Perez to deliver the goods.
But they have to have good first balls. Remember, she's a middle hitter.
Galang. Jaja was there. Kim D. Jaja was there again. Here's Galang. Perez tossing it up.
Oh, and not enough wrist action.
Napatayo si Coach Roger Goreab. Let's listen to this.
Paano nauna yung dibdib mo? Hindi mo nakikita yung ball. Ganun ka dapat sa bola speed. Tindihan mo, huwag mo yung unat sa kamay mo bago mo paluin yung ball. Nakaganon, pero yung bola dapat nasa harapan mo. Kaya bilisan mo, ang ganda ng receipt, tapos tumayo ka na lang dun. Kailangan makakuy ka kaagad eh. Hindi naman uubra yung dalawang open natin dito eh. Nahihirapan sila eh. Kung ikaw hindi ka mahihirapan, bigay mo lang ng mataas dito. Ha? Depensahan yung maigi. Hindi porket tumaas yung okay na kailangan makarating ng maayos doon para makapalo si Jaja na maayos.
Well, Coach Roger Goreab echoing what my partner Mosey Ravena was saying. NU needs a good reception para magkaroon
Sayang.
sila ng
Oo.
opensa.
Kailangan may, yung back row defenders mindful that Jaja is in front.
Yes.
So parang may extra push ka lang to give a good ball. So sayang naman.
D with that familiar floating serve. Santiago, what a block right there by Mika Reyes, reading the movement of Santiago perfectly.
That's right, solid return. Return to center
That might have been a block by Galang,
by
though,
Aragala.
looking at that replay.
Oh, but they send it long. So NU just a point down in the second set.
NU fighting back after giving up an early lead to LaSalle in set number 1. Tandaan po natin, nagtagumpay ang NU kontra sa LaSalle sa kanilang unang pagtatagpo dito sa Season 78. Quick attack for Santiago. Panibagong pagkakataon. Demesilio was there. Fajardo, binalik ang bola sa NU side. Perez to Singh. Popped up by Macandili.
Chance
Galang
for
fades
NU.
back, yes. Santiago. Oh!
Si Aragala napakamot na lang eh. Ano yun? Oh, what was that? But the point is a point is you see Jaja Santiago. Nakita niya, nandun na 2 blockers. So might as well just go for a push.
Santiago stepping on the brakes, tippy-toeing and tipping that ball for the point.
Oh, a rotational error on the side of the Lady Bulldogs.
Confusion there on their part. And that could hurt them late here in this match. That point could haunt them.
This is the right thing to do. Ayusin mo na ngayon after
Yes.
that error.
Second referee, Yul Benosa. Organizing things here on the floor as LaSalle leads NU in set number 2, 15-14. That one sails out.
That's right. Error on the serve.
This is a crucial juncture right here. 15 all. And you cannot afford to drop another set.
Oh, and I like how Kim Fajardo gave that ball to Cindy Masilio on the other side.
So the beach volleyball champions collaborating on that last point. LaSalle leads NU 16-15. You're looking at the jam-packed arena here in San Juan City as we close out the elimination round of the women's volleyball tournament for UAAP Season 78 with this matchup between NU and LaSalle. At pinaalala nga pala sa atin ang ating kasamang si Boom Gonzalez na birthday ng ating kaibigan si Doc Ian Laurel ngayong araw.
Doc, sabihin mo na si Doc ang nagpaalala. Mawari ka ba na si Boom, pero si Doc ang nag-text sa'yo. Ano paalala? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Our good
Doc.
friend. Yeah, happy birthday.
I'm sure we'll see Doc very soon as we get ready for the next juncture of the tournament. Baron scores another point.
That was a power tip coming from Majoy Baron.
6 points in the match for Baron.
Kasi Baron, when you see her, si Majoy Baron, very simple maglaro, di ba?
Yeah.
Parang very basic, pero so effective.
And she is so ahead of the rest of the blockers in terms of numbers here in UAAP Season 78. Kasi si Majoy Baron right now has 46 block points. Yung iba nasa 20s pa lang.
Wow! Para almost doubling the output. At hindi madaling gawin yan because you are talking about the entire season.
Yes, the entire
Diba?
season. Meanwhile, Jarrell Singh is able to penetrate the wall and score. And she will serve it up right now. A very sharp serve by Jarrell Singh. Galang. Valdez was there. Urdas against Baron. And he was able to recover. Fajardo to Demesilio. And that's a point for LaSalle.
And the Masilio has been getting points from the blockers of NU since the beginning of this match. And here's one more of those block points.
And from the Fajardo de Mesilio combo, two players that are very familiar with each other's tendencies. Urtas aiming at the spot between the two blockers and is successful.
And Urtas with a solid hit. Something that I'm sure Coach Roger wants to see more often.
Isang napaka-anghang na palo mula kay Aiko Urtas. Right in between the blockers, burning them for the point. Domicilio giving up a free ball to the NU side. Perez tossing it up for Urtas one more time.
Urtas once again, and that is a hard thing to do because it was Kim D and Majoy Baron in front of Urtas.
Another player, Mosey, who is returning from injury.
And it was really a struggle coming into this season. So it's also nice to see her getting back to form.
Powerful hit right there by Jasmine Nabor. She's got to feel good about that as she gives NU the lead, 19-18. Okay naman si Coach Ramil ang napatawag ng timeout.
Pwestuhan mo siya, kailangan sa pagkakataon mo. Hindi pa yun nandito sa rin. Okay? Kaya lumulusot eh. Kaya pipi na, tatapon na yan.
Okay.
Saan mo tayo, ha? Kapila na natin to.
Let's go! Let's go!
May parang nasa classroom na. May teaching ng si Coach Ramil. And, well, he doesn't sound alarmed.
No.
Diba? In spite of the lead of NU, 1-point lead by the Lady Bulldogs.
Mga konting paalala lang in terms of the blocking technique kasi napansin niya nakakalusot na yung mga bola ng NU.
At ang NU, like Jarel Singh and si Urtas, china-challenge talaga yung blockers ng Lasal. They're not even looking for angles. They're really challenging the blockers to get it through.
That was the 13th point of Kim D here in this match. And we are tied at 19. Perez, a long back set for Urtas.
That was a beautiful back set from Ivy Perez, giving it to Urtas, and Urtas responding beautifully.
And I love the reaction of Ivy Perez after that excellent set. Perez playing with all her heart here today.
Oh, but Aragala returning the favor, giving that powerful open hit.
Nothing new for Aragala.
Oh, yeah.
Just business. Another day at work for the former MVP. 20 all here in set number 2. Urtas. And that's going to be 4 touches. NU reclaims the lead.
But look at the effort coming from Lasal. Everybody diving for that one.
Coach Roger Gorea barking out a lot of instructions. Napatayo siya from his seat.
Kasi alam niya, kaya niya ipanalo tong set na to and equalize things here in this match.
Santiago!
Jaja Santiago, hindi na nga naka-atras for her approach, but still was able to get that point.
And now Coach Ramil calls a timeout.
Kasi after natin mag-block, gusto natin matras kagad at pinag-aabot namin. Mag-concentrate na lang sa baba. May pag-control bola tsaka yung matras. Masyado kayong atras kagad, hindi pa control natin bola sa baba. Dahil sa pag-block, tingnan nyo mabuti yung sining double block yan. Huwag natin bitawan ng bitawan. Ha? Para singit yung huwag tanong lang
about 3 timeouts of Coach Ramil. Makita mo yung instructions niya, very basic, di ba? Yung nauna sa bola, so yung timing, sa blocking. So, parang nagtuturo, di ba, not the usual na naririnig natin kay Coach Ramil. But, yun kasi ang nangyayari dito sa game na to.
Dalawa nag-receive ng bola. LaSalle trying to recover. Nabor. It's going to be a chance ball for the Lady Spikers. Fajardo to a running Reyes. Santiago!
Oh, perfect height on that set by Ivy Perez. And Santiago with the power dip.
And this is what we were talking about during our pregame. Jaja Santiago, the most dangerous weapon of the Lady Bulldogs. And right now, it is Ivy Perez setting her up.
Well, the Aragalang, just too much for Aiko Ordaz. Nandun sana si Ordaz, but it was just a very powerful hit from Galang.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Aragalang able to register a point for the girls in green. 23-21. Oh, that sails out. And now NU sensing that they can take this set as they have arrived at set point. The LaSalle crowd has been silenced.
Now it starts from this serve. 3 set points for NU.
Fajardo to Galang. Nabor was there. Santiago reaching, dumping. LaSalle able to save it. Nabor receives that one. Here's Singh. Buhay pa ito. Galang. Popped up by Ordaz. Perez looks at Jaja. Gives it to Jaja. Makandili.
But what a save! But Coach Roger saying na may violation na. But
Jorel Singh closes the set. Despite Coach Roger Goreyev talking to our second official, Yul Benosa, and they're still talking to him. Let's find out why. One touch, second touch, third touch.
so kaya nga sinasabi ni Coach Roger,
And that's how it ended. Jorel Singh. Sets, we are tied as Lady Bulldogs finally coming up with that sense of urgency and equalizing things here in this final match of the elimination round for UAAP Season 78.
partner, 2 more attack points for the Lady Bulldogs. Pero bumawi naman pagdating sa blocking itong LaSalle 4-1. But the Bulldogs getting 2 service aces and plus DLSU committing more errors, 8-5.
And we are all set for this crucial set number 3. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok. Ton Rojas, kasama si Mosey Ravenna, at kasama rin natin side Janine Choi and Ira Pablo reporting for LaSalle and NU respectively. Jorel Singh with 5 points in the match. Leading NU is Santiago with 10 points. Sa kabilang panig naman, Kimdi has tallied 13 points. Baron and Demicilio have 6 points apiece. Here we go. Makandili receives that Singh serve. May Luna has checked into the match.
The rookie.
At nabigyan agad ng bola. Galang. That one straight to the net on that back row attack.
Aragalang wanting a sharp angle from the back row.
All right, let's find out how NU took set number 2 from Ira Pablo, who has this report.
Anton and Mosey, despite getting that second set, Coach Roger is still not contented with the performance of the Lady Bulldogs. Compared to DLSU's slow but sure offense, Coach Roger said that the Lady Bulldogs failed to execute their quick offense, which caused LaSalle to follow their early lead. He reminds the girls to keep themselves together and add more dedication, desire, and passion passion in the way that they play today. He also added that consistency will now be the challenge for the Lady Bulldogs in the third set. Ending the huddle, Coach Roger told the girls, kahit anong mangyari, nagmamalaki ko pa rin kayo. Balik sa inyo, Anton and Lucy.
Inspiring words that has led to inspiring play by the Lady Bulldogs so far as they lead LaSalle here in set number 3, 3-0.
You know, from the get-go, yung mga reports na nagagaling kay Ira, it seems like to si Coach Roger, nakararamdaman mo, tinatanggal niya yung pressure dun sa girls eh. Parang sinasabi niya, okay lang, manalo-matalo, let's just play this game. So, kaya yung girls siguro nag-respond ka in that second set, winning it. So, let's see how that goes for Coach Roger. Yung style niya nga, na parang, di ba, removing the pressure.
And that's very different from the strict Coach Roger that we know. Urdas. Blockers were there for LaSalle. Urdas will try again. Able to break through, but Luna was there. Kim D. Net interference.
Kanina pala yung
Yes.
in that second set, ang nilireklamo ni Coach Roger is yung net violation supposedly. Pero kasi second motion nililet go dito sa yung bagong rule.
Let's go now to Janine Choi.
Anton and Mosey, despite today's game being a non-bearing one for LaSalle, Coach Ramil said that it is imperative that the girls still do all that they can to win today's game. If during the first round the girls were intimidated with the height of Jaja Santiago, then Coach assured the girls that they can do it for as long as they believe in themselves, because based on statistics, Jaja's blocking every game is not as high. Therefore, as long as the ladies stick to the game plan, then things will turn out in their favor. Anton and Mosey.
Thank you very much, Janine, for that update as May Luna is able to register a point. She did not play in that last match against Ateneo, but against UE, she had 6 points, and the match before that, she had 7 against Adamson. You know, NU won set number 2 playing without Myla Pablo for majority of that set.
Wow,
Rosie.
that's right. Luna on that cross-court attack. Results to a free ball given to DLSU.
Paron!
There you go.
Her easiest point of the day.
That's right, Majoy Baron nailing that one.
Drilling that one home. One of the most improved players dito sa season 7-8 ng UAAP.
Ang dami nga eh, no? You have Rocky on
Yeah.
Adamson. And then ace coming from Mika Reyes. Now DLSU is on top by 1.
That was only the second point for Mika Reyes here in this match. Fajardo, back set to D. Fajardo looks,
Yes,
tosses,
exactly.
and Luna scores.
And look how Fajardo checks out her spikers kung sino yung ready. Diba? It's really more of sino yung nakikita niya in the right position. And she chose the right one.
And sometimes that could be a fake too. She could look at a certain player and not toss it to her, but that time she did. And Luna was successful. Here's Nabor. Reyes. D hits it. Perez saves it. Valdez gives it to Singh. Fajardo.
Oh,
Fajardo slips.
slipping. Trying to go for that set.
She's trying to shake off her right leg right now. She's shaking her right knee. Kim Fajardo is. LaSalle, after the hot start by NU, starting 3-0, LaSalle now having a 3-point lead. Perez to Urdas. Here's Nabor. Mika Reyes saves it. Luna popped up by Perez. Nabor Binigay kay Urdas. That's a point for Aiko Urdas.
That's right. But now you can see a more spirited Lasal and a more commitment in their blocks. But this time, yun ang off the block point ang ginawa ni Urdas. Pero makikita mo yung motion nila at the net. Better motion, better commitment coming from the Lady Spikers.
Luna tossing it up for Galang. And that back row attack goes long.
Si Galang again, still trying to target yung end lines. Ganun talaga siya. That's her game. Yung sidelines, end lines.
Galang just with 5 points so far here in this match. Fajardo giving it up to the hot hand, Kim D. And she gives it up to D again. But that time, Santiago and Ordaz were ready for her.
Those are her two tall blockers. The side of NU.
Alam na ng Lady Bulldogs na binibigyan ng bola itong si Kim D. Kaya markado na siya.
Dahil kanina pa eh.
Yes.
Dami na rin puntos na gagawa ni Kim D.
14 na puntos na. Luna.
Oh, and Luna delayed it a bit, pero napasa ng blockers ng NU.
Good defense being shown by the Lady Bulldogs, and that is why they are on top against LaSalle as we head to this break, 8-7. You're looking at the NU Bulldogs. I see Kim Malabunga there.
Oh, ayan naman pala. Dapat yata yung check, attendance ka. Tumatayo isa-isa eh.
Well, NU finishing the elimination round with a 10-4 record. Number 2, ang makakaharap nila ay ang Adamson University na tinalo kanina ng UP. And UP, we have to credit them because they are back in the Final Four for the first time under Coach Rod Palmero.
And ang hirap din na against a team like Adamson, the UP nga sealing the number 4 spot.
Of course,
So ready na tayo.
yes.
Ready na sa men's division.
Buo na ang ating final forecast. 1-4 matchup, Ateneo versus UP. 2-3 matchup, NU versus Adamson.
And the Terrence Point National U.
Net violation, Majoy Baron.
At ang mga Final Four matchups, ang playoff matchups ay magaganap sa Mall of Asia Arena.
Yan, bigger venue. Dahil sigurado, maraming manunood, partner. Final Four na tayo.
And looking at the schedule, ang 1-4 matchup is going to happen on Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday tayo, di ba? Both in the MOA Arena, Mall of Asia Arena.
So, set your minds to that. Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City, the next phase of the UAAP Season 78 Volleyball Tournament.
Well, Coach Roger Goreyev still opting to stay with Ivy Perez as the setter. Actually, she's the more experienced setter. Sila ni Sullivan. But, syempre si Ivy, yun nga eh, ang laki kasi. Malaking setter, so advantage pagdating sa blocking.
And Coach Roger Graham going with what works. And Ivy Perez,
that's right.
she has clicked today. Jaja Santiago, another drop ball. You know, Mosey, that's the third time na hindi binaon ni Jaja Santiago yung bola. Instead, opting for a drop ball.
That's right, and she's been successful kasi. That's why. Just looking for those open spots.
Nagpalit na rin ng libero si Coach Ramil De Jesus. Saga has come on for LaSalle.
Nabor, who's strong on that hit, on that serve.
That's the 4th service error for NU in this match.
Oh, but
And that was the 8th service error of LaSalle in this
wow,
match.
double.
Mosey, what seems to be the problem for LaSalle? They have lost steam after winning decisively in the first set.
Well, yun siguro hindi pa rin naaalis kasi yung service errors nila. Although Jaja Santiago giving a freebie on that service error.
Nahawa na ang lahat. That's 3 straight service errors.
And hindi, yung continuity of good plays, nawawala sa LaSalle. They would get one and then lose, let's say, commit errors on the second one. So, hindi tuloy-tuloy. So, hindi mo makuha yung momentum that you like. Hindi nila makuha yung momentum na gusto nila. But Mika Reyes on that quick hit gets a point.
That's the 3rd point of Mika Reyes here in this match.
Oh, nice serve. That was a nice serve.
LaSalle trying to generate some momentum here. Aragalang.
Yun yung kailangan nila eh. Kasi ganun yung LaSalle. Kailangan maka-string up sila ng points. Then get their momentum. But this is what's happening. Yung, yan, 2 straight points and then you throw away 1.
Service error number 9 for LaSalle here in this match. Fajardo. Galang hits it from the back row. Too strong.
Lacking the spin on that attack.
(14-13). NU up by 1. Doria, good read as Fajardo tried to go for a dump ball. Perez.
Oh, but Ivy Perez erroneous on that second ball. Palagay ko nagdalawang isip siya eh. Kung she was going for a dump or to set it up. Kailangan polo mo eh when you go for a dump.
She has to show some trust in the sophomore Doria as well. Doria was ready. Urdas.
And Urdas, it's I was blocked by the 2 blockers of LaSalle. Masyado kasing soft din yung hit ni Urdas on that last play.
CJ Saga getting instructions from Coach Ramil de Jesus, telling her teammates that this is where the ball is going to go. To Urdas. She was pointing to that area. At ayan na naman, si Urdas.
And Urdas on a combination play. Gets it.
And the lines of communication very much open for LaSalle as they lead NU 16-14 as we head to this break. You want to check out the previous matches? All you have to do is go to sports.abs-cbn.com. Di lang volleyball, pati na rin sa football at iba pang mga events na kinover ng ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Inyo pong mapapanood sa aming website. Once again, sports.abs-cbn.com.
Well, alam mo, partners, swerte pa ang NU that they are just down by 2 points because so far, 7 attack points for DLSU and they have only 2. Dalawa pa lamang ang attack points ng NU. And another block there by Mika Reyes. On Urdas.
Coach Ramil did send the message to Saga, who in turn transmitted it to Mika Reyes. Kaya naman, alam nila kung sino ang kailangan bantayan. Now, Coach Roger has to talk things over with his squad.
Ito, di ba nakakulong ka? Nakakulong siya. Nakakulong siya. Ito, ang ganda ng super kung kaya nagkukombinasyon. Eh, sabi ko, sinasabi ko sa inyo eh. Nagkukombinasyon na kalawa. seryoso na agad, ay huling-huli ka na rin, hindi ka na makapalo, ang gagawin nyo. Ay kung hindi kayo mag-iisip dun sa loob, walang mangyayari. Mag-isip
Hopefully, it is Coach Roger's hope that magising ang kanyang mga manlalaro sapagkat Lasal
Trying to pull away already.
creating this 4-point lead.
Another gift for De La Salle.
There you go, another point for LaSalle. And they have been getting points defensively. But at the net,
That is their forte, the blocking. Number 1 in the UAAP. Perez tossing it up for Urdas. Reyes was there, but NU able to recover in time. Fajardo tossing it up to Luna.
and Luna gets it through.
Luna starting for Coach Ramil De Jesus here in set number 3 and making an impact. The rookie, May Luna.
In the first round, mas nakita natin sila, no? Luna and Tiamson sharing playing time inside. Pero nag-dwindle yung playing time nila towards the second round.
Ivy Perez.
Oh, and Ivy Perez gets an ace.
(16-20). Here's Ivy Perez. Galang could not receive that one properly. Ivy Perez targets Galang again. Fajardo, quick attack for Reyes.
And Mika Reyes with a solid hit. Getting that to go.
Now that face by Mika Reyes, parang sinabi niya, finally, the view was clear for her to hit that ball.
Yan, nahuli yung blocker from the other side. Oh, but this time, Aiko Urdas going down the line.
Urdas, she has been the go-to girl for NU here in this set.
That's right. But now Jaja Santiago in front. And we've been saying this from the start na kailangan nga they should get more points from Jaja Santiago.
A standstill set by Fajardo to Baron.
Timeout National University Lady Bulldogs.
sundan nyo lagi yung quicker. Okay, nandito ka, di ba? Nasaan ang quicker to? Nandito eh. Sundan mo sa rito. Hayaan mo na dito. Di ba, blockin na lang, didepensa na lang kaysa makapalo yung quicker na yan. Pag nag-chance ball, lumayo ka. Hintay mo kung saan i-open, tsaka mo habulin. Kaysa nandito ka, ay umaatake dito eh. Palit yung blocker na. Sige, sundan!
Konting instruction mula kay Coach Roger Gorayev. As his team is down by 5 now. May Luna coming in and contributing 4 points para sa kanyang kubanan.
Oh, nag-stutter steps dun sa kanyang serve. Mistimed the hit.
And Demecilio getting ready to check back in for Luna as Aiko Urdas, she's got her game face on. Fajardo tossing it up to Baron. Santiago was there. And that's 4 touches.
That's right. Poor reaction on the side of the Lady Bulldogs. Well, so far in this set, number 3, service errors. NU2, LaSalle with 5.
Dahilan kung bakit nakakadikit ang NU dito. Sa bakbakan na to, Galang avoiding
Oh, yeah.
Santiago.
That's right. Went for a sharp angle. Avoiding the blockers of NU. Jaja Santiago included.
Mosey, Galang is one of the best in the league when it comes to those types of hits. Yung nasa alanganin na posisyon nito
cut
si Galang,
shot.
the cut shots to generate that type of angle. You were mentioning service errors.
Lagyan pa natin na isa. That's about 6. Am I right?
Yep. Bagay na kailangan mabawasan ng De La Salle University. But right now, they're at set point. We're at set number 3. Both teams have one set apiece as Majoy Baron scores to close the set.
That was through the blockers of NU.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Dashing and smashing. Majoy Baron. 25-19. La Salle wins it over NU in set. La Salle taking set number 3, 25-19. Mosey, what happened to the attacking of NU in that set?
That's right. Look at the attack points. La Salle having 14 and limiting NU to only 3, partner. Sa ganitong klaseng laro, napakaliit niyan. 3 attack points only in the third set. So blocking lumamang na isang La Salle and hindi nga nakapitalize ng NU yung 12 errors sana ng La Salle against their only 6. Kasi pinawian sila pagdating sa attack points.
NU. This could be the final set of their season. Kung matatalo sila dito. But Coach Roger Goreev has a good coaching record. Again, he has only missed the Final Four once as a head coach in the UAAP, and now he makes another adjustment. Binalik niya si Rica Diolan. He started with Rica Diolan. Ivy Perez played well in set number 2. And now another adjustment. Azzy Sullivan has not played in this match.
Good pick up there.
Here's D. And Kim D with 18 points. And by the way, this is a career high game for Kim D.
Oh, wow.
18 points. All right, now let's go to Janine Choi for this courtside update.
Anton and Mosey, before this game started, the Lady Spikers were already reminded on how important service is. Para kay Coach Ramil, hindi pwede na basta-basta lang sila magsayang at magtapo ng punto sa service. Also, the girls were told that they should not allow the Lady Bulldogs to dominate them in that area. That's all for now from the La Salle side. Anton and Mosey.
Speaking of service aces, nakakasyam na service ace na ang La Salle dito sa laban na to. And they averaged 9.1.
Pero si Kim D, partner, patuloy pa rin.
Yes.
No, sabi niya, sige, tataasan ko pa yung career high ko na yan. Ha?
19 na puntos dito sa laban na to para kay Kim D. A career high. Her previous career high was 14 points.
Oh, wow. Ayan na nga. Medyo malayo-layo na. Ha? Sige, go.
And she did that 14 points 3 times in the second round.
Well, after that service error from Kim Fajardo, si Urdas naman. Service error din.
Jolan to Santiago. Saga was there. Fajardo to Reyes. Popped up by Urdas. Jolan tossing it up for Singh. Galang. Fajardo. Third touch for D. Valdez was there. Quick attack for Jaja Santiago.
Yan ang dunk. Jaja Santiago. Yan ang power tip. Actually, mas successful pa nga siya dyan eh. Di ba yung mga placement shots niya?
Yes.
Placement balls. Kesa din sa mga atake niya. That's why she's been continuously doing those tips.
Here's D. Yolan. Nabor. Saga. D again. Blockers were there. Kim D yet again. Valdez sends it to Jolan, who gives it up to Santiago. Saga pops it up. Fajardo tosses it up to Galang.
Still playable.
Domicilio keeps it alive. Reyes had to adjust.
Reyes and Fajardo mistiming that last play.
Out of sync.
Running kasi, papuntang running si Mika. Pero parang back quick lang ang binigay ni Kim.
All right, now let's go to the other side and hear from Ira Pablo.
You're right, Mosey. Iniiwasan nga ni Coach Roger na magaling sa Lady Bulldogs, changing his approach in coaching the girls. Despite the lack of aggressiveness that the Lady Bulldogs are showing in this game, Coach Roger keeps his timeouts instructional rather than expressing his disappointment in their performance. He explains the reason behind this by saying that mas kakayanin ko ng masama ang tingin sa akin ng ibang tao kaysa sa masama ang tingin nyo sa akin kasi pamilya ko kayo. Staying on that motivational approach, Assistant Coach Ejet Mabayat addresses rookie Jasmine Laporte to make the most out of the chance given to her in this game by showing confidence and less doubt on her movements. Despite that slow start, Coach Roger said, aabot tayo sa 50 cents, sipagan lang ninyo, Anthony Mosey.
That is the goal for National University right now. They want to keep their streak of making the Final Four alive. They've been in the Final Four for 3 straight years. But they're going to have to come back here in the next 2 sets, Mosey.
That's right. But NU committing another service error. Jaja Santiago long on the try. Something that hindi nila pwede talagang gawin in this game, especially down by a set. And Lasal needing only 1 more set to close this match.
Lucky break there for Jorel Singh. And Coach Roger Gorea breaking out a smile.
He'll take that point. Natawa na lang siya, but nevertheless.
Napangiti si Coach Roger Gorea pero nagbago ulit. Bumunot ang kanyang noo after na makita na wala sa posisyon ang kanyang mga manlalaro.
Wala yun, nasa tamang posisyon that
Yes.
time si Doria and Ordaz. Getting that block point. Ngayon ko na nakita uli si Coach Roger na nakatayo ng matagal in a match. This is how important this
Yes.
game is.
Galang goes for a drop ball. Nabor was able to recover. Ordaz popped up by Demecilio. Paron. Nabor keeps that ball in the air. Ordaz sends it over the blockers. Paron, another quick attack.
And Baron, this time with a swipe, gets it to go.
12 puntos na ang naitatala ni Majoy Paron dito sa laban na to. Galang serving it up for Lasal and serving it straight to the net. Now we are tied again. 7-all. The 16-year-old Rica Diolan. It's amazing how
Yeah,
she's only 16.
That's right. And a starter already for Coach Roger Gorea.
Si Rica Diolan, actually batang palarong pambansa yan.
Oh,
And we're
which is
actually
happening right
yes,
now.
you covered volleyball yesterday for palarong pambansa. All right now LaSalle leads NU by 1, 8-7. We're back here at the arena in San Juan City. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok. Anton Rojas alongside Mosey Ravenna. Of course, to complete our broadcast team, Ira Pablo from the NU side and Janine Choi from LaSalle. And this is a banner, I believe, of yung mga
LaSalle
starters.
players, yep.
Starters of the LaSalle Lady Spikers. Demecilio flies in for the hit, but it goes out.
No check. So Luna comes in now for Demecilio. Kanina nandyan na rin si Luna.
Fajardo. And May Luna is able to break down the wall.
That's right. And right away, Luna scoring for Coach Ramil.
5 points in the match for May Luna. Dolan to Urdas.
And a combination play not working for the Lady Bulldogs. Papakamot na lang si Coach Roger.
2 straight points for De La Salle University. Floating serve by Baron. Over-received, but NU is able to recover. Fajardo. Reyes was asking for it. She got it, and she scored it.
And sweet spot there for Mika Reyes.
7 points in the match now for Mika Reyes.
Little slow on defense. And that drop ball. Players of NU.
Urdas bounds it off the hands of the blockers for the point. Now Jaja is back in the front row for NU. As Doria is set to start this rally. 10 all. Fajardo, back set. Luna.
Luna going cross court, but it's called out. Try to take a look at that once again.
So close, but the official call stands. That one was clearly out. So NU will take a 2-point advantage here as Coach Ramil wants to talk things over.
Ano gagawin? Saan tayo nabubugnot eh? Mahirap na lumayo yung kalaban. Yan. Hindi naman sila gumagawa ng paraan para pumuntos. Tayo yung nag-error eh. Hindi naman yung kalaban.
Okay, dahan-dahan tayo, girls. Dahan-dahan sila. Go! Hey! Chaos!
Hindi yun. Kaya sinasalubin mo ulit. Laki-laki mga.
Well, again, little reminders lang na kagaling kay Coach Ramil on blocking, on their attacks. And more importantly, yung timing kasi nung timeout niya. Kasi ayaw niyang mag-pull away ang NU at this stage. So I really think it's a good timing on the part of Coach Ramil to call a timeout right now.
Fajardo to Reyes. She's been going to Reyes more here in this set. And that time, she decides to take matters into her own hands.
And Fajardo once again getting a point on that second ball. You can just see the confidence in Kim Fajardo in this season. Yung parang alam na alam niya yung gagawin niya inside.
Making sure that all her teammates look good.
And this is what Coach Ramil wanted. Now we are tied.
Very timely.
Yep.
Timeout.
Oh, Nabor, that was into the net. Was not able to adjust in time. Parang hinabol na lang niya yung atake.
marami ka pang dapat matutunan. Ilaban mo. Hindi po pwede yung ganyan lang. Para kang batang maliit dun sa loob. Jo, ito naligaw doon sa pwesto. Dito ka lang. Huwag mong iiwan. Huwag niyong iiwanan yung pwesto niyo. Importante yung depensa eh. Hindi muna importante yung opensa. Kailangan depensa muna. Maparating niyo yung bola sa unahan. Makapalo si Jaja ng maayos. Mag-usap kayong maigi. Pumasok siya ng patong sa itong open.
Now, Coach Roger trying to wake up his girls dahil nakakuha ng 3 magkasunod na puntos ang De La Salle University to overtake NU.
Oh, nice serve. Ang ganda naman ng service ni Kim Fajardo.
This is the confidence that you were talking about from this player from Calatagan, Batangas. Yolan to Santiago. Galang saves it. Luna. Here's Kim D, avoiding the blockers for the point.
And you can see Kim Fajardo throwing the sets left and right. Pinapagod talaga yung middle blocker na si Jaja Santiago.
21 points for Kim D. A career game for her. Career high performance pagdating sa puntos para kay Kim D. Urdas, a lot of steam on that hit. D, pinatalbog ang bola.
And
Santiago.
there you go. Great connection between Santiago and Yolan.
Fajardo tossing it up to D.
Oh, and D just so unstoppable in this game.
When it rains, it pours. Kim D, 22 big points for La Salle, who leads NU right now 16-13. We thank everybody watching right now on ABS-CBN Sports in Action all over the world via the Filipino channel. At nagpapasalamat din po kami sa lahat ng aming mga kababayan watching the sports.abs-cbn.com. And everybody here at the arena in San Juan City. Great atmosphere as we close out the elimination round. Jorel Singh does not want the season to end for NU today.
But the Lady Bulldogs really needed a lot of points coming from the 3 that we mentioned in our at the start of this match. Pack front runners nga natin. You have Jaja Santiago, Myla Pablo, and Jorel Singh. But Myla Pablo, hindi na nga nakabalik dito sa game na to. And Jorel Singh, well, may mga putas na nagkagaling sa kanya, pero not enough. They need so much more.
Myla Pablo started this match, scored 2 points, but we haven't seen her, I believe, since the early goings of the second set.
Oh, and Galang, smart move, using the blockers of NU. Getting that off the block point.
Ara Galang has got 8 points in this match. Nika Reyes has got 7 in this match. Yolan to Santiago. Dalawang blocker ang sumabay sa kanya. Reyes tossing it up for D. And D tallies another point. 23 points for Kim D.
Just so, and what I like about this game today is yung puntos niya nanggaling sa atake, nanggaling sa block, nanggaling sa serves.
Finally, coming up big here in the collegiate division, Kim D, after a stellar high school career.
Right.
And here she is, Kim D again, making us look good.
And Kim D, look at her celebrate. Why not? Diba? 23?
24 na.
24 points na.
Depensa ko. Ano na? Kung buo yung loob mo ron, nadepensahan yun, hindi yung nakaganyan ka lang. Para bang, ang lupit-lupit yung depensa mo eh. Nasa taas yung ulo mo, nasa baba yung kamay. Importante yung depensa eh. Tumaas yung bola, bahala na, di iset sa open, kaysa naman ganyan. Tapos dyan, wala tayo bola ron eh. Kaya mo lang. Tapos ka. Ganun na naman yung balong papunta sa liit.
Coach Roger Graham just pleading.
Yeah, ganun eh. He sounded that way.
This is a difficult spot right now for the NU Lady Bulldogs with their season on the line. Momentum is on the side of the Lady Spikers. Perez to Singh. Perez this time goes to Nabor. Fajardo back set to D.
And Kim D. Once again, wala tayo na Kim D. Diba? This whole match.
25 big points for Kim D.
Wow.
As you mentioned, the former girls UAAP MVP back in season 73. A two-time best blocker in the juniors division and now playing her best game in the collegiate level. 25 big points.
And what a way to break your record. Really nothing going right now for the Lady Bulldogs.
And the Lady Bulldogs in danger of missing the Final Four after reaching that phase of the tournament in the past 3 seasons.
Oh, and Mika Reyes with an ace. And she's been serving for quite a while now.
That's the 8th point of Mika Reyes, and that's about her average. She averages 8.8 points per match.
Oh,
And another one.
Another one. Gets another ace.
Back to back for Mika Reyes. Myla Pablo. We could be seeing her for the last time in an NU Lady Bulldogs uniform. Finally, binalik na siya sa laro ni Coach Roger Goreab. Ivy Perez also in there. 2 graduating players wearing the white, gold, and the dark blue. Singh gets denied.
And the 2 towers of LaSalle, you have Baron and Kim D.
And Majoy Baron with that last block just tied the 47 block points of Ria Meneses nung nakaraang season.
And Ria Meneses was, I think, awarded
The best blocker. So we all know what that means.
Hindi mo na kailangan ng calculator dyan. And Mika Reyes ends it with an exclamation point, an ace, and this match.
De La Salle University returns to the Final Four once again in tremendous fashion.
So now, UP.
Yes, UP.
Oh, UP, the young UP team is now
That is the
at
effect.
number 4.
That is the effect of this LaSalle victory and the NU loss. NU will miss the Final Four bus for the first time after making it for 3 straight seasons. UP will reach the Final Four. So the Final Forecast is set.
Yep.
Ateneo will be playing number 4 ranked UP. LaSalle number 2 will be playing FEU, the team ranked at the number 3 spot.
So our first Final Four game will be on Saturday
Yun.
at the Mall of Asia Arena.
So this is This is the end of the elimination round. Until the very end, naalog ang team standings at nalaglag ang National University at nakapasok naman, umangat ang University of the Philippines sa Final Four.
And sino pa ba? Ang ating best player of the game, Anton.
Her best game in her collegiate career, and Kim D will have an even bigger role after this season when Mika Reyes graduates. This is just a preview of the future. 25 points for Kim D.
And the future looks good, Anton, for LaSalle. Kim D again with 25 points. And tignan mo naman, 15 attacks, 5 blocks, and 5 service points.
A highly decorated high school player from De La Salle Zobel now coming into her own here in the collegiate ranks. A career high, 25 points for Kim D. And LaSalle will end the elimination round with an 11-3 record, Mosey.
And this is now, ito na yung sinasabi mo, Anton. Ateneo at number 1